poops here, I bet is what it says. No poops here.
No poops here. Get out my poop hole.
Get out of my poop hole. Get.
Get out my poop hole. Get out my poop hole.
Some doggies in my poop hole. Now I'd like get on out my poop hole. Them doggies don't know what they're trying to do.
Man, my coffee's cold.
If your coffee's cold, put it in your poop hole. You warm it right up from your poop hole.
I don't think that's how that fucking works, dude.
From your poop hole. Oh.
I'll just drink my soda, I guess. The fuck? Yep. This is where my settlement is. This is where my poop hole is. I need to move the base computer. Where's my settlement? Is that my settlement? I don't know if that's my settlement or somebody else's settlement. I guess that's mine. Let's find out. Hey! Whoops. Oh. All this time I tried not to break that big tree and I broke it.
You done broke it.
I done broke it. I think that's my settlement.
Now you're going to tree hell.
I'll be alright.
Yeah. I mean, that's what people think until they get to tree hell.
Whoa, yeah, tree.
In tree hell, you can't make roots anywhere.
Oh, man.
In tree hell, you can't grow any leaves. And just try to photosynthesize. You can't. In tree hell, it ain't nothing but a bunch of oxygen. Ain't no carbon dioxide.
Oh my goodness. This man.
Bunch of caterpillars always eating your leaves. That's tree hell.
Sounds pretty sad.
Even parodies that show, One Tree Hill. One Tree Hill? There was a show, it was called that.
One Tree Hill.
Yeah, but it works as a parody, One Tree Hell. Hell. I don't do comedy anymore, I fucking retire.
Hello.
I made everybody kind of laugh today because this black girl I work with, who's playful, she was wearing some cheetah-looking do-rag on her head, and she's always joking about shit, and there was like 5 servers back there or something, and she said something, she like pushed me jokingly, and I was like, don't push me with what is that, a cheetah on your head? And she was like, you're a cheetah, and I was like, because we had all been talking about earlier how, like, some girl we work with might be a cheater. So I was just like, I ain't no cheetah. You better go ask Blank about being a cheater. And then, like, the big guy that always jokes, like, he thought that we didn't understand the pun, even though that was the whole reason I made the pun. And he was like, he said something like, did you mean to say that, or did you mean for it to be like that? About cheaters and cheetah, and I was like, I don't understand. I said, like, I don't understand. Then he thought I was serious, like, he came at me again, like, do you understand, like, cheetah? I was like, I get it! It's the whole reason I said it! It just made everybody laugh, like, twice. You would have had to be there, just never mind. Again, I retire. What do you need? You're saying something You needed something. You came here for something. Did you get it? Where did you go? Did you leave me here? I don't see you.
I'm flying around over here by my settlement.
Why are you doing that?
I'm trying to find my poop hole.
Oh.
I
Let me
don't
come help.
see it.
Heading on over to Dwayne to find a poop hole. I know it's such a pain, but I'm gonna find a poop hole.
I don't see my message thing.
If there's just one thing I like to do, though, it's to come on over to Dwayne and find a poop hole.
My poop hole.
My poop hole brings all the boys to the yard. Yeah, yeah, better than yard. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, poop hole.
Oh.
Pardon me,
Fucking
but do
settlement's
you
still
have a
being
gray poop
attacked.
hole? Damn right it is, by me.
Fuck off. You're shooting me, motherfucker.
I just nuked your whole motherfucking town. They gonna respect me. This is why you gotta leave, you gotta govern with fear. People don't respect you unless they fear you.
Jesus Christ.
Nobody fears Jesus Christ, and that's why he's not in charge, okay? If he would have been a go-getter, he wouldn't have been on that cross, you know? He should have got off that cross, grabbed his fucking... He could have turned everybody's blood into wine. You know? He performed miracles, but then he fucking... What are you doing? Oh, guess that's what we're doing.
Getting the fuck out of here is what I'm doing. Fuck this settlement.
Why is there... Did you shoot a sentinel?
Yes!
Oh my gosh. They say you're known by the company you keep. Well, I mean, I've got a wanted level because of you.
Be alright.
Officer, okay? I tried to tell her not to get into the nip-nip buds. I told her this is where it would lead.
Oh damn, oh damn, oh damn.
Ah! Well, I guess that works out. We smash into your freighter. Like you literally almost hit me with your freighter, and it comes quick when it comes out that wormhole. It's quite the sight to behold. It was like, whoosh, right in my face. And 2 seconds after, I slammed into the hull of it.
Oh man. Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
No, I wanted
This
7,000. I only got 2,554. I need more nanites. I need a lot of nanites. I need a lot of nanites.
Well, we just gotta go find one of them glitch places. Same places we fight bugs. And you just talk to the computer, and it gives you some nanites, and then you can talk to the computer again, and it gives you more nanites. Told you about that glitch, didn't I?
I don't know.
I told you how I talked to the computer like 100 times, and it gave me nanites every time I talked to it. I just stood there and I kept talking to it. It was quick each time. I didn't stop till I probably got like 5 or 10,000, and I was like, I can't do this any longer. I started like arguing with myself. it was quite the argument in my head, like, free nanites, keep doing it. And it's like, there's not time. Do you want to be able to do anything fun tonight, or you want to just keep getting nanites? Well, you want nanites. When might this not be another opportunity to get these nanites? So I don't want to keep doing this, I'm getting bored. Oh yeah? Well, how bored are you going to be when you have to keep going to get nanites? You could get a lot of nanites, just keep doing it. But I want to do something before I have to go to bed. It's like, well, that's how it went.
Sounds like an eventful argument.
It was very eventful. Like, the adult part of me had to step in and be like, whoa, guys, whoa.
Kill 65 monstrosities. 250 quicksilver. Into the nest, hack a sentinel pillar, 340 nanites.
No, killing bugs, doing it. We're killing them. Bugs are dead. Let's do it. Bugs. Yeah, monstrosities. Woo!
Alright, well, you guys started. Alright.
Oh, I did start it.
Okay, I see it. It says mission started. What's wrong with you?
I was still thinking like, oh man, Andrew, I could invite him. But there's not time. I need to get him set up. Like when I play with him again, I need to focus on getting him set up with the good scatter blaster and the grenade launcher thing. Well, he doesn't get on until like 4:30-ish. I don't know why he was getting on early tonight.
I'll probably wanting to watch that show at 4:30.
Yeah. And then one show won't be enough. We'll watch one. We'll watch like 3 of them. We'll watch one, and you'll be like, I'm kind of tired. And I'll be like, And you'll be like, ah, God, I can watch another. And then after that goes off, I'm going to be like, And you're going to be like, I don't know. Like maybe, okay, one more, but I'm kind of tired.
That's usually how it goes.
Well, hopefully it won't be like that. Hopefully we'll watch a couple at least, and then it'll be fine. We'll call it a night. And my PS5 will explode. It's the kind of night I've been having. Already, because that was my first fear when I came home, was my room was like 83 degrees because he left everything on and no air conditioner, and the PS5 had obviously been left on because it was in rest mode and not turned off, which meant it turned itself off. And whenever the air is not on, if I'm playing a PS5 game like, say, No Man's Sky on PS5 version, it can overheat. It's told me before, like, you know, overheating. So I was pissed, like, fuck, he left everything on, the PS5 turned itself off because it started overheating. I was hoping when I turned my PS5 on that it would have said something like, overheated, turned off, or like, I don't even know if it would tell me if it turned off because it overheated.
Tig! Quit making me fight with you! I'm gonna bust your ass. Get off my damn table. She's like, meow! Get off.
Get the fuck off the table, Tig. She wants you to give her some... Just grab that Tig and put her in your lap.
Get it! It's probably what she wants, and I ain't able to. I got a VR headset on my head.
Oh. The kitten used to lay in my lap even when I'd have the VR headset on.
And Tig wants to be, like, right up on my chest and shit. It wants me to hold her, like, literally hold her. She's a spoiled little brat.
No!
What?
Oh, I just had a bad memory of my cat. One of the few times I got to hold my cat when she was getting sick, and I accidentally bopped her in the face with my controller when I had the VR headset on, because it was like a game where you gotta swing the controller or something, and I caught her good, and I was thinking like, oh no, she's too sick and she wouldn't even understand that I didn't mean to do that. I felt so awful, like, oh no, I didn't mean to, I didn't hit you on purpose, no. I need to delete that thought. No, she didn't. There was no way for her to know. She was probably like, he never holds me. He never holds me anymore. He finally brings me in and holds me, and then he hits me for no reason. She probably died 2 weeks after that. It's like, delete that thought from my memory. I have no cat. She never existed. She turned into a black cat. That's what it is.
Maybe she did. I like to think Bootsy is Tig. Well, Bootsy is, some parts of Bootsy is in Tig. The way she acts, just like Bootsy.
I think Bootsy went and died over at your Angie's house, and Angie just never told you. She was like, it's better that Nikki doesn't know, and thinks that Bootsy just disappeared. As cats do. I did everything to get Will to confess, and Will's the type of person who tells me shit, because I let him to believe that it was safe to tell me. It's like, you know, I'll never tell Nikki if you just tell me. It's like, I'm just curious. And, you know, like years later asked him again just to see if he would ever say anything. Because, I mean, it wouldn't have been a big deal. Like, you know, like, well, I mean, it would have, of course, to you, but I tried to lead him to believe, like, you know, like, man, you know, you were pissed, so you took the cat and ditched it somewhere. There was a bunch of cats. Like, you can tell me. And he never told me, so it led me to believe that he didn't do that. Plus, he used to have a cat that looked almost identical to Bootsy, so I don't think he could have done it, because even if he had like a vendetta against you or that cat was like nearly the spitting image of the cat that he used to own that died in the basement.
I just got an A-class hyperdrive module out of that. I just don't even think about it anymore, honestly.
Well, in a way it was better that you didn't find the body, just like I didn't find. I sometimes think to myself, my God, what if I found my cat's body now? What if I accidentally went and looked in between the garage and the little shed out there and was like, oh, what's that? And then it's like, oh, that's her body. Like, how would that affect me now? I know once John D was saying, like, that shit affects you. You wouldn't think it would, but... And it was all about, like, me putting my dead guinea pig in that factory, and he was like, don't ever go back and look at it, because it'll be not a good sight, and it can fuck you up. And I remember thinking about that. Like, it wouldn't fuck me up. If I went back and saw that somebody ripped apart my guinea pig and it was in chunks everywhere, like, I don't think that would psychologically scar me, but I guess you can't fathom stuff like that.
Kinda glad I didn't find anything about Bootsy either, because if I would've... Because that cat was... I was really close to that cat.
The thing that worries me about mine is, what if a fucking pound got her and put her down? I just feel like I so neglected that cat. I just couldn't, I couldn't put up with it anymore. It was too much for me to handle, and I should have just taken her to a vet. But then literally I could have taken her to a vet and paid nearly $1,000 just to have her put to sleep. Or not. Just to be told she's gonna die and have to bring her back home and know that, which is what I figured anyway. It's just like, I just don't ever want to deal with that again. And then the realization that Sam doesn't even take care of his own cat, and I'm probably stuck with that cat, which will end up the same way.
shield is down.
Your shield is down?
Yeah, my shield is down.
I'm like halfway.
Shit, let's go in
I
there.
wonder how my cat thought about that. Like, she didn't want to stay inside with me. She always wanted to stay outside. She didn't want to come inside. But she liked to sit on me, but I stopped letting her sit on me because she would have poopy accidents. If she sat on me, she'd end up shitting on me. She couldn't help it. So I wouldn't let her sit on me anymore, but she didn't necessarily want to come in either. She seemed unhappy, like she wanted to stay outside. But she didn't look happy outside. I just wonder if yep, let's just delete all these memories. Alright, that's a dark path, okay? I did everything I could do. I saved that cat from a house of 40 cats. And I took it in, I gave it soft food every single day. Even when it was getting shitty sick, I made sure to always give it soft food every single day. So it had a better life than any other cat would have had, minus the medical attention. I wasn't able to give it medical attention in the same way that I don't give myself medical attention. So I can't feel bad for not providing for an animal what I don't provide for even myself. Right?
Yeah.
Thanks. Alright, delete, delete, delete.
Navigational data received.
Man, I don't need to have animals anymore because I feel like I neglected my cat, and then my guinea pig that I had, like, died from, like, fleas because of the same cat. The cat hung out over his cage, and all those fleas were falling into his cage, and before I realized, he was dead from, like, flea anemia. And he was literally covered in, like, 1,000 fleas before I realized it. What a way to go. Yeah, I'm not walking there. Get in the ship. 22 minutes. You'll have them all killed before I get there. I've not had good luck with animals in my life. The cat was supposed to be an autopilot kind of thing. I give it food, and that's it. And it just had to get shitty. It just had to turn into the same as Broke Tail. Just shitting everywhere. Probably a parasite issue. Easily fixed, and I just didn't do it. I want to know who left the... Or wait, we already know it was me?
What?
Oh wait. Oh, never mind.
I'm waiting on you to come over here.
I'm there, I'm almost there! I'm trying to land. I was thinking that was you, but that wasn't you. That was Brittany's sister's hamster that I got and was supposed to have taken care of. But then I forgot the lids open to the hamster cage, and the hamster got out, fell off the table, made it from out of my room, through the dining room, through the living room, out the front door, down 3 or 4 of the stairs towards the road, and died there in a nice little ball in the sun.
Oh my goodness.
It's like, why did it die there? Nothing even looked like it hurt. Like, it literally looked like it just curled up in a little ball and died in the sun 3 steps down. I remember her sister was so sad about it, and it's just like I don't think it even got attacked. I think it was gonna die. And instead of it just dying, it literally was able to get out of its cage, and it went like on a journey before it died.
Maybe it fell from the step and broke its neck.
No way. Because if it could fall off the table that was like 5 times further,
I don't know, maybe when it fell off the table it hurt itself.
Maybe. But I don't know, it's like the way that table overlapped the couch, I feel like it just jumped to the couch, jumped to the ground, walked through the entire house, out the front door, walked down those front stairs, and then just the sun, it was just like, wow, it's so warm here. And it just decided to die there because it was going to die anyway.
Maybe it died from heat.
Maybe, but like it could have went and hid in the grass. So why would it stay on the hot concrete when it had the whole yard that it could have explored? And it didn't look like it had gotten like smushed or anything. It didn't look like anything had hurt it. So I kept trying to like insist to the sister like it was going to die either way. It just somehow was able to go on that long journey before it died. Like it didn't look like it got hurt. I've still got a YouTube video of that hamster playing in what I called like the OVO loft or whatever. Because it was like $400 worth of those hamster balls and tubes and all of that put together into that big contraption that you might remember seeing.
Yeah.
I've got a YouTube video of that hamster playing in that.
I seen a ball of their spit go over my head.
You should have opened your mouth.
Ew.
Yeah.
You're
grotesque. Grotesque.
Gross.
Gross.
Gross. Up
Wait,
and away.
Is gross and grotesque the same thing?
Yes.
Is it like the same word but pronounced differently?
Same meaning for something disgusting, yeah. Grotesque. That's disgusting, that's grotesque. You know, same meaning.
But maybe gross is spelled like grotesque, but the T is like silent, so it's like gross. Just never mind.
That makes sense.
It's high on life, because life is, you know...
Life is a piece of shit right now for me.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah. Life is not going well for me right now. I'm glad I just got good friends. God, we gotta kill 32 of them over here. Take the salvage data that's right here.
And here I thought I was your mortal enemy.
Yeah.
Are you streaming now?
Yeah.
Like a waterfall.
Like a waterfall. Streaming like a waterfall. need to upgrade my shield and stuff on my suit. Oh, boy. Alright.
Yeah. I just realized my ear feels like weird. Just thinking, like, is my ear stopped up? Do I need to pop it? And I was like, wait, what if I already popped it? Like, if I double pop it, it'll hurt. That's why it just groans like, why? Why does it have to be like this?
Why, oh why? Stuck in a hole.
Stuck in a hole.
Mission complete. Nice. Whoa! I fell in that hole.
I saw you. You made that hole to get that technology module.
Yeah.
I had the awfulest time when I was playing with Andrew. I was trying to teach him how to get the salvage data.
Yeah.
That you dig up.
Yeah.
And it was something I've never realized in the game. I guess I've never gotten it before in the game, because there's this other salvage data that you can dig up that's not salvage data. It's something entirely different. Are you familiar with the planets that say they have salvage data on them?
Yeah.
And then you go to that planet, because I thought that's where you get it from. I was like, oh, okay, we gotta find a planet that says salvage data. We go there and we get the salvage data.
Salvage data is pretty much on all planets.
Yep.
Yeah.
So going to the planet that says salvage data gives you something that's not salvage data when you dig up that stuff.
Yeah.
It's like entirely different, and you break it to get it, and it was tripping me out.
Talking about, yeah.
Fucking took me like a whole hour before I realized I was doing it wrong, and then I was like, oh, we gotta go to a planet that doesn't say it has it, and then we'll have it. And Andrew's like, what? It's just like yeah, we just gotta find a planet that says it doesn't have salvage data, and there'll be salvage data. And he's just like, what the fuck? Like, what type of game is this?
It's funny.
Like, we need to go where it says it won't be, and that's where it'll be. When you're trying to get someone into a game, that's not something you want to happen, where they're just like, that makes no fucking sense. Like, let's go back and play some GTA. It makes sense.
Synthesis core. Try and see if there's anything I want to. I kind of like the. That's weird looking.
Seems like they could have made it like, if you don't earn something from an expedition, you can buy it with Quicksilver, but it would require like a lot of extra Quicksilver to buy it, so it wouldn't have been worth it, because you'd get it from the expedition. But if you fucked up and didn't, then you could spend like 10,000 Quicksilver to get it or something like that.
Yeah.
But then that might piss a lot of people off, like, oh, why even do it? Just buy it with Quicksilver.
But it shouldn't be available until after the expedition.
Yeah, true. I mean, it wouldn't be. Most things that are given away with an expedition don't exist until the expedition. Complete. Now you remember that I proved, or at least unless it happened to do it, that you can start a mission and quit the mission, and that makes it change missions. I found a way to make it change missions if we don't like what mission it is. It seemed to work. Like raid a planetary depot, do we like that, or no?
It's easy. I'm over here spending.
Yeah, I guess it is easy. I'm gonna initialize it. When you taught me you can just blow it up without even landing, it's like, wow.
I bought that, little fucking dwarf palm or whatever. There's only 500 quicksilver.
The little circular thing with the palm leaves coming out it or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that thing. You can make it really small and use it as like a little plant on a table, or you can make it really big, I think. Yeah, you can.
I'm waiting on you to ready up.
Oh. At least the good thing about flooding the laundry room is like it makes the floor look really clean.
Oh, they're warping us.
How are you out the door already? How are you out there already? I left when you left.
I was sitting in my ship waiting on you to ready up, and when you readied up, I left.
Thought you were next to me.
Tig, and I lift up my thing, and you're right back on the table. There's no room for you to be laying on the table.
Alright, here's one of the things that I'm surprised they haven't done, is better character customization, where you can